All right, this is going to be the cringiest video that you've ever seen come from Console Kids. We are here with John D, and we're going to start with the first question.
Wait, before you start with the first question, my disclaimer is all of my views and opinions are my own, and not of Arcade1up or any of my family and friends.
All right, all right.
First of all, I don't know anything you're gonna ask me, so.
All right, we're just going with it. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions.
Okay.
5 questions.
5 questions.
And my goal is to get you to really regret agreeing to this. I'm gonna ask the question, and you're gonna be like, "Don't ask that question," because I gave you easy ones on the first one.
That was softball. Everyone's
gonna
say, "Hey, F you give John D softball questions."
All right, you ready for it?
I'm helping your rep out.
All right, so I'm at Comic-Con with B, but truly, I'm actually pretty lonely. Do you have Sosa's wife's phone number?
No comment.
Okay. So, please explain how much money you paid UAG to make all of those videos.
Which videos?
Every video that UAG has ever made.
$0. I don't pay him anything.
Okay. All right. All right.
UAG anything on that. He did that on. He did that as from the kindness of his heart and to help me out. Like,
all right.
I don't pay him nothing.
How long has Travis been shilling for you for real?
Shilling. Travis does not shill. He's a community advocate. So let's get that straight.
Okay.
Like, he's the one actually trying to get the real answers when we give him some,
Okay, so you're saying Travis is the one that tries to get the truth.
Of course.
What about Rexer? Tell us about Rexer.
I don't even know who that guy is. Rexer? Who's that?
Yeah, like, okay, let's be positive. Name one positive thing about Rexer.
What are you talking about? He's alive.
Okay, now.
That's positive, right? Anyone can change.
Say one negative thing about Rexer.
I ain't gonna go there, man. I think everyone have their own opinions.
All right. Hold on. What is the real reason 1UP Weekly broke up?
1UP Weekly? Did we break up?
We stopped making episodes.
No, first of all, there's 2 shows. We got the 1UP.
No, 1UP Weekly with Retro Ralph.
I know why.
Tell us. Tell us your version of the story.
I think all of a sudden, you and Ralph, right? You thought you're getting too close to me and everything else, and then you guys started getting a lot of criticisms, like you're being shills, and then you guys kind of couldn't take that, and then you're getting a lot of people from YouTubers criticizing you guys. You guys had to rethink your strategy, and I think you guys just didn't think it was worth it anymore.
If you could go back in time to when 1UP Weekly was over, what advice would you give me?
You?
Yeah.
Honestly, and I'm not just saying this to, pump up, good shit up your ass, right? I think you handled yourself very professionally.
Oh, okay.
I think, like, from behind the scenes stuff, like how you did the show flow, you were great. I think how you handled everything is professional. You gave it good opinions. I thought it was entertaining. I really can't give any notes, honestly, that comes up on my head for you. I thought you were great.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
What do you think about iArcade going bankrupt? Is that a sign that Arcade1up is soon to just be over as well?
I don't know where that narrative comes from, right? I would say this. I think it's unfortunate that we're losing another company in the space. I never thought they were actually competitors. Whether that seems cocky or not, I'm not trying to seem cocky. I think what their business model was interesting. If they could really be successful with that digital business model, I think that would have been great. I think that's where they had some challenges. I think it's always sucks when you lose a competitor, and I guess in our space, I definitely believe that they're also responsible for helping innovation across everyone in our space. So I'm pretty much sad about that. I mean, even then, like, we're kind of competitors. Like, me and John have a history coming back from Sony. So, yeah, hopefully we can continue to pick up some of the stuff that they're trying to do and their vision. But yeah, it's. I also feel about the people who are working there. and affected by it. You know, I remember being part of layoffs and all that stuff. It's not a fun thing, but I always respected what they were trying to do, even though I know it was a tough business for them.
Yeah. So, could you name one thing on the iArcade that when Jong released it, you were like, man, I wish I would have thought of that, or something that you did do that maybe was inspired by
By them?
by them?
You know, what I really respected them. One of the reasons why I really respected them is because they got legit licenses, right? And so there's licenses that they got that even I was trying to get, and I say Dragon's Lair. So Dragon's Lair was one thing that I think we were negotiating at the same time, and they were able to get it first. I respected that. So what we did was we didn't release our Dragon's Lair for a while to make sure,
Right.
you know, that there was some space for there, and then being able to legitimately get, you know, Sega and all that stuff. You know, I respected that for that. And so what they've done good is, you know, they have the HDMI port. I think that we're still waiting for ours to get out on all our SKUs. They have their 19-inch screen, even though it was an IPS. I think kind of encouraged us to do our own 19-inch, but with IPS hopefully in the future. What else? We got good buttons and sticks. I liked it.
What are your thoughts on the business model of that games, of selling a product with basically the intention so the community will sideload games that they don't license?
Well, so I think a lot of people know where I stand on that. You know, I don't necessarily mind what the end consumer does with the product. I mean, anyone can mod their stuff, right? Everyone knows the risks, right? But that's all a given. I just have a problem when an official company uses a business model where they're promoting that, you know, and I don't think, I think a lot of our licensors don't think that's right.
Right.
But again, like, you know, you can do whatever you want with other Arcade1up. Like, you can change the buttons and all that stuff, and whatever you do inside this, from a personal level, this is your toy.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your warranty,
You're gonna lose
but
your
you're
warranty.
on your own, right?
You're on your own, and I'm not going to tell people to do it.
Right.
I can tell people what those, you know, those challenges and what those risks are. I'm just really not, you know, because I work with licensors. I'm really opposed for companies promoting it for that way, because I don't think it's right.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. We started with the cringiest questions we possibly could come up with. What's that? Oh, yeah, we got one more for you. Tell us the real reason why you left Capcom.
The real reason I left Capcom, want to know that? So the whole story goes, you know, I met Scott about a couple years before, you know, he made his company, right? And then I'd been working at Capcom for about 10 years at that point. And then so when I worked with him to give Street Fighter, you know, for his Gen 1 cabinets, when I saw the success to that, it made me think, you know, I've always worked in corporate companies. I want to try out working for an up-and-coming startup that had a great vision that actually could do something like this. And to me, it's going back to my roots. So I believed in Scott's vision, and that's why I made a change. But the great thing about it, even if I left Capcom, I didn't really leave Capcom because we're still like great partners. So,
Right.
So that's the real reason.
All right. There you go. It's finally been settled.
Yeah.
Thank you, John, so much. That was super cringe. See you guys.